hey, bigger and better things here. USMC
I
F-18
want to go
Hornets.
back in. Will they make me a Marine to fly the Legacy again? Because I want back.
So yeah, dude. So thank you, Doug, for bringing this up. So because shocker, Fat Amy, I'm sorry, the F-35 is on a perpetual delay. The Marine Corps has found
it's doing so good, especially the version that takeoffs and lands vertically.
Fabulous.
Great idea.
Got all kinds of new tricks.
Or as I like to call it, how to lose $1 billion in some desert somewhere.
Yeah, dude. Well, because they are having basically equipment gap in their inventory of fighters, they've got to make the legacy jets last longer, right? So I've said it before. I always thought the Marines should have bought the Super Hornet 10 years ago to at least fill the gap. Sure. Until F-35 got here. Even back then, we could see there'd be delays, but they didn't do it. Neither here nor there. The legacy jets they have, I think they have about 170 or 80 of them left. They are going to upgrade them over time. This article here says most of their jets have like pushing 8,000 hours, which is kind of a lot. And Doug, if you scroll down, the upgrades right there it is. The upgrades include version of the Raytheon APG-79 AISA radar, which is already in
service. These are in Legacy Hornets.
Yeah,
that's
dude,
nice. Wow.
Which is already in service with the Supers and the Growlers. The Hornets are also getting integrated defense, electronic countermeasures, GPS anti-jamming capabilities, and other avionics hardware and software improvements. So the really cool part about this article is, man, these upgrades on these legacy jets are going to make them awesome. Like awesome. Really awesome. Now, while the Marine Corps waits to get the F-35 in there, pending more delays. But my only concern with this, I mean, I love the Legacy Hornet. Have you ever been to Miramar? Wombat? Mm-hmm. Did you? I mean, we were there in me and Mover were there in like 2016, I think. And man, they had hangars of like dying dead Legacy Hornets. Is very sad.
Well, but was that all the Marines, or was that like Marines. Depot level maintenance stuff that was down there too?
It was all Marine. It was Marine because we were operating on Marine space. But what I'm getting at is the legacy jets that they have. See here, it says a lot of their jets have logged an average of 8 to 10,000 flying hours. That's a lot. So,
we had that in my fleet squadron in our Charlies, though.
But they were worn, weren't they? I mean, they were used. You could tell.
Yeah.
Yeah. True. So, and the other thing, and Wombat backed me up, but so these legacy jets that are getting the AISA upgrade, I wonder anytime you add a lot of electronics to a fighter,
that's true.
You can pull thank you, Doug.
Maybe it's more of a dog now.
Not that, man. Like I remember in the Super Hornet, it was a good idea to have both generators online before you turned everything on. Whereas in the Legacy Hornet, man,
yeah.
like one engine on, generators starting to come online, I'm turning everything on. Radar, everything.
It can hack on.
Yeah. So if you did
that's because your fishbowl radar moving map didn't take a lot of trons.
Yeah, this cell phone
takes significantly more than the GPS you had in your Charlie.
Yeah.
No, so that's a good point. It's gotta, I could see there being issues.
I wonder because, are they getting a generator upgrade as well? Because like I said, even in the Super Hornet, new Super Hornet, it's a good idea to have both gens going before you turn everything on because, man, it draws a ton of power.
That's interesting. Yeah, I didn't.
And that, being, it says in there, basically it's going to be a newer version of the APG-79, which by the way, the APG-79 AISA in the Super Hornet, it's even better than when I flew it, but it was, as far as the radar goes, I mean, it's an end all. It's an amazing radar. So I can't imagine having that. If they can get it to work with the older legacy aircraft, if they can get that whole package to work, it's going to be a really good
plane to fly. Pretty lethal plane to fly.
Yeah, I think it's
I'm a little jealous.
Game changer. Yeah, I know. So, dude, I'm very jealous, man.
Yeah.
And the Marines, dude, they fly double ugly. They don't fly double ugly. They fly correctly, man. One wing or a drop tank on each station. I think they have the sniper pod, right? They put it right in the middle.
Yeah, that's what I've seen. Yeah.
So it even looks better.
Double ugly is horrible. Don't bring back those memories.
I know.
Such a horrible. I literally have a model of a Hornet over there somebody built for me, and they're like, "How would you like the drop tanks?" I'm like, "Off."
Right.
Don't put any of them on.
If you send it double ugly, I'm taking that pylon off, dude.
Jettisoned. That's how I'd like them to be.
Which double ugly, for you guys that don't know, is we would have a centerline tank, and then we would have a tank on the right wing because the AT FLIR was on the cheek on the left, and you would be in a left-hand turn, right, with the FLIR pod looking left, and you didn't want the tank there to block your view.
It, yeah.
And it was that was the biggest problem with AT FLIR was that's where it had to go, is hard mounted. Whereas a lot of your other pods, you know, you can mount it on any station, which it was politics. I'm told that.
What? No.
We got the AT.
Breaking news.
Breaking news. Yeah. So I don't know.
Well, I hope the best for the Marines on that.
Same here, man. I think there's still time for them to wise up and buy a couple squadrons of Super Hornets, but what do I know?
Yeah.